Welcome to The Wall. In today's video, we will talk about how women dress at the gym, wearing clothes that leave nothing to the imagination, and then how they feel offended if you look at them. We want to invite you to smash that like button and help us reach 100,000 subscribers before the end of the year to get our first plaque. That's the only support we ask for, man. Add your grain of sand to the movement. Share your experience in the comments for any man who needs it. Without further introduction, let's get started.
I know the influence, I know the impact, and I know the vibes. And the girlies love the vibes. And
okay, I was at the gym this morning, and some of these gym outfits that these girls are wearing are getting crazy. Crazy. Okay. I want to know when a guy sees a girl in pretty much like underwear and bra working out, right? What are they thinking? Are they just like, oh, this is a hot piece of ass, I want to hook up with her? Are they like, that's the girl I want to marry, that's the girl I want to bring home? Are they thinking, oh, she's probably easy? I just think like there's nothing left to the imagination at that point. I don't know. Why has it gotten to this? You got to wear literally no clothes or stuff that's so skin tight. I don't know. I think if I was your girlfriend or your wife, there's got to be a line where you just don't cross. So like, are these girls all single? Are these girls married? Do husbands care? They're like, I'm proud of that chick. Like, I'm proud of my wife. Like, look at my wife, kind of showing her off like a trophy. And they're like, yeah, my wife looks bomb. Or they like, girl, go put some damn clothes on before you think you're walking out of the house. Like, what is the perception here? In my mind, I think, is it necessary you wear pretty much bra and underwear to the gym? I get that you look great, but why? And we're in the winter. For me, I mean, it doesn't affect me. I don't really care. I'm going to wear whatever I want, no matter what anyone else thinks. But I want to know what the guys think. I want to know the single guys think, and I want to know what the married guys think and what the perception of these girls are to them. I mean, because I'm at the gym, I usually look like a bum. So maybe I need to change my ways.
It's funny because it's true.
The gym used to be the temple of men. You could go there to train your body, make friends, and improve yourself. But then it was invaded by women who only seek attention. Nowadays, there's a camera almost everywhere recording a girl who wants to get simps. They started recording men who just walked by, calling them disgusting or harassers. As this woman says, they leave nothing to the imagination. But that's their goal. There are gyms only for women, but they don't like to go there because what they want is attention from the men at the gym. Many of these women are pure narcissists who suffer from the main character syndrome. They always believe that every man around them wants to hit on them, when many just want them to turn off that camera around them.
And some of these gym outfits that these girls are wearing are getting crazy.
And ladies, these are the type of dudes you want to avoid. He is the pervert I'm talking about that be in a gym looking at half-naked women.
If you want to know what men's lack of accountability and self-awareness looks like, this is it. See, Saint is warning women that it's other men they need to be careful of ogling them in the gym. And that comes in response to him saying this with his whole chest.
I'm tired of these chicks coming into the gym literally half-naked and they get mad when people are staring at them. If a woman is out in the public half-naked or almost naked, I'm going to try my best not to look, but I am going to look.
Now, the commenter here is responding to Saint, saying that that sounds like a you problem, and that rather than making your lack of self-control everyone else's problem, perhaps you should work out at home. But Saint has the perfect response for any man who dares call him out.
If any man can get on the internet and say he's not distracted by women being in person, being half-naked in front of them, he's lying to himself.
Any man who disagrees and doesn't constantly sexualize women like I do is lying to themselves is not a rebuttal, it's a confession. It's also demonstrably untrue. I work for a company that sells lingerie. Many of our meetings are held surrounded by marketing images of women in lingerie, and yet we all manage to stay on task and get our work done. And in our office, there are regular photo shoots happening of models in lingerie, and yet that team and everyone around them still manage to maintain focus and get the job done. But not to worry, because Saint can also explain why that is.
Every man is going to look, unless you're floating for the other community. And that's probably that's the reason why you don't get distracted. You're not distracted by the women, because you like looking at sausage.
Ah yes, the old, you treat women with dignity and respect? Must be gay. Congratulations, you've managed to be insulting, offensive, and demeaning to both straight and gay men in one fell swoop. Happy Pride Month, I guess. I will continue to reiterate that no one is more misandrist than misogynistic men who insist that treating women with dignity is some sort of aberration. Saint then jumped into a live to continue the discussion and said this.
Why do you feel so comfortable coming outside half naked to a gym?
The real question is, why shouldn't a woman feel comfortable coming to a gym in any level of clothing? Why can't a woman walk freely around in public entirely naked? In parts of Europe, it's utterly normalized. I remember vacationing on the beaches of Greece, seeing many women and men sunbathing and walking around naked. So please, finish your thought. Why shouldn't women feel comfortable being half naked around men?
I'm tired of these chicks because they don't understand the ramification.
This is one of those rare instances where I'd actually like him to talk more on this, to expand on this thought. What ramifications? Because this is giving because of the implication vibes. Truthfully, we all know what he means and the reasons why. The ramifications are that it makes certain men who can't control themselves or their urges uncomfortable. And we could talk about that. About why it is that men in gyms feel the need to stare and sexualize the women around them. Or why, once again, men's lack of impulse control means we need to control and modify women's behavior, to shame them into modesty lest they commit the shockingly foul crime of stirring the men's loins. Or why all female nudity is responded to by these men as being for their personal pleasure and arousal, and how all of this ties into harmful purity culture. But we're not going to, because projection is easier than reflection. And even as these men confess that they are powerless to resist a pair of bare cheeks, watch them, with no sense of awareness, insist the men calling this behavior out as problematic that are actually the problem. So instead, we'll just settle for these men consistently telling on themselves and revealing who the real problems are.
Oh my God, who the hell?
These are the men who always blame the man, but never the woman. Do they know the hundreds of videos of women recording themselves, calling a guy disgusting or a harasser just because he glanced in their direction? Married men with good reputations are sometimes accused of this. If women don't want men's attention, why did they protest when men-only gyms were opening, calling them sexist and misogynistic until they got them closed? Why don't they go to women-only gyms if they don't want attention? It's because they claim men's fears, lack of self-control, and insecurities reflect on women. But Mr. Simp says that this is about treating women without respect, yet as long as I can remember, respect is not given, it's earned. A woman who dresses almost half naked in a gym doesn't deserve my respect. Today, approaching a woman to help is just inviting criticism. There are men who group together in the gym, leaving no space for a woman to join, just to avoid being bothered. This is what it has come to, where all men have to protect themselves.
You ever have someone in the gym that just has no gym etiquette? So when I film, I try to go in the smallest corner where I can so I'm out of the way. Tell me why this woman squeezes through, steps over my stuff, and keeps going. I am confused.
Please, please, please don't do this nonsense at the gym. You're there to work out, not film TikTok dance videos. And listen, I'm all for dancing between sets or on the treadmill. Love to see people do it. I do it myself. But you don't do it standing directly next to somebody that's working out just so you can distract them to get a reaction so you can film it and post it on social media for likes and attention. People in the gym are not accessories for your social media content. Be more respectful of them. And listen, if you want to film dance videos, go in the studio classroom where nobody is and film as much as you want. But keep it off the gym floor. You need to do better. Mind your own business.
Oh, hell no!
Oh, but according to Mr. Simp, she's not doing anything wrong. Imagine if that man had complained. He would have seen countless women criticizing him for trying to protect his integrity and not hurt her. But of course, she's not to blame. It's the man's fault for seeing a girl dressed almost half naked, shaking her but near him while he's lifting more than 100 pounds on the bench press. That's not a problem at all, right? It's just that he might get injured, or she might misstep and hit him, causing him to lose balance. But since women don't like to take responsibility, no matter what they do, you always have to respect them because they are so worthy of respect. That's why more men decide to train at home or in their garages, trying to stay away from these women who only want to cause problems.
This is how you talk to creepy men in the gym.
You guys can imagine the comments on this one, but a lot of weightlifters have weighed in on this, and they have said that this is actually the quickest and best way to remove the weight off of her. And what I think should be appreciated is that that man did not even hesitate. She asked for help, and he gave her help as quickly as he could without really processing it. But what I fear is that this type of video makes it to the wrong side of social media, you know, like the feminist side, and the man gets torn apart for how he removed the weight from her. What this would lead to is obviously him getting criticized, which is not fair, but also other young men will see this and it might cause them to react differently to a similar situation if it occurred to them. And that to me is not okay. We're not making the world a better place in that case. But what do you guys think?
Damn! Sadly, the way things are today, I'd say he got himself into a problem he didn't have. Didn't they see the other woman? The man thought she got stuck under the weight and kindly asked if she was okay. She uploads it with a title calling him a creepy man. What did that man do wrong? Did he hit on her? Did he speak rudely? Did he try to flirt? He just checked if she needed help. He approached with kindness, and she responded with malice. These women record you without considering the consequences. That man could have been married, he could have daughters, he could be a businessman or have his own business, or even a good job. Now there's a video of him labeled as a creepy man just for wanting to help. Brothers, avoid problems you don't have. Let the gym owners handle helping people. That's not your business.
Hi.
No.
Absolutely love this video. I had so many people send this to me and it put the biggest smile on my face. So I wanted to share it with all of you. This might be my favorite gym video of 2024. This is the type of energy we need more of in gyms. And as I always say, if I ever see you filming at the gym, your video becomes my video. I will photobomb you. Thank you, Margarita, for sharing such an awesome video. You look incredible. Keep up the hard work. Everyone go show her some love. Have an amazing, amazing weekend.
Absolutely. If you want to record yourself, create a gym for influencers, and let the people who actually go to work out do their thing in peace. Men need to look out for each other. If you see someone recording in an area where they shouldn't be, walk by them 20 times if necessary, and invite more people to do the same to put an end to this nonsense. If she wants to model, there are places for that. They've taken over all the areas where men used to gather. We no longer have places to be with friends because they have this need for male attention. So, protect yourselves, men. We've reached the end of the video, but before we go, the questions are for you. What do you think about how women dress at the gym? Have you ever had an issue with a woman at the gym? What was her reason for attacking you? If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Your support means the world to us and motivates us to create more content. Stay tuned for the next exciting video from the wall.